Welcome back to the archive. Welcome to the garage. No, it's the fucking house. I do that all the time. Welcome to... I nearly did it again. Welcome to the house loft. Welcome back. I thought, me and Will thought about it, that we'd do a special episode just for these because they're both very special. So they're one of 500. We've got two of them. As you can see, it's a massive box. This one took a little bit of damage. We have lost the little handle off there because that's a drawer underneath. Let's open them. The boxes have differed in colour slightly. They were both stored on top of each other. So I don't know why the boxes have differed in colour. Both stored in the same place. Who knows, but both of the shoes are perfect. So these are the Adidas Micropacer hamper from 2007. 500 pairs worldwide. That's an 8. That's an 8 too. So we've got two UK 8s. One of them has been tried on when I did look. Yeah, that one has been tried on. Might have even been worn once, but I can't ever recall him wearing them. Maybe he had a little stroll to pub in them. Who knows? But I remember when these first came out, he went absolutely mental for them. So my dad's was a really big Micropacer fan. I think we've got about 50 pairs, something like that. 2002, I think, to 2018 maybe. So plenty of years in there. Yeah, when these came out, he went mad for them, with the rarity of them as well. I believe that one pair came from Hip in Leeds and another pair came from Ran in Manchester. The shoes themselves, very similar colours. You can find on stuff like this, because they're a limited release and they're a limited number, they will have just bought one piece of this material and the material won't be the exact same all the way through. So you can find that there is, I won't call it discrepancy, but small differences between certain shoes. Not that one would be fake or it'd be a way to tell, but it's always just because the suede that they will have used will never be the same on each shoe, and when you're using a proper suede or nubuck, I'd say you'd call that can happen sometimes. Even you can sometimes tell that the actual leather is different. On some pairs it's more porous than another, but on these they're not at all. So that's the fresh pair. And these aren't even the best bit. So although, again, you might not like it, I think it's really cool. Typical heritage Adidas blue. Such a rich kind of blue colour as well. To say they're 18 years old. Yeah, was that 08? Sorry, 07. Yeah, 18 years old. They've not faded or they don't show any signs of wear at all. The leather lining on the inner is still perfect because it's real leather. Beautiful shoe, so well made. The star of the show, I think anyway, is what you actually get in these two little drawers. I'll just do this one, there's no point in opening that, so they're the same in both, but... So, here we go. I'll take the whole drawer out, then we can go through it. You get all sorts in here. You do it exactly how it was presented when you got the pack, which was like... Dissect it. There's a fair few bits to go out. As for items, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then a bag of goodies. What, there might be 6 or 7 things in there. So there's a lot of items in this hamper. They really went to town with it. Say this weren't any collaboration. I don't even know as to why this pack was made. Whether it was just a celebration or who knows. It's cool as fuck anyway. So let's go into it. So. We'll start off with this. So everything is Adidas branded, obviously. First out, some stickers. You get a full roll as well. They weren't messing about. Like there'd be meters and meters and meters on that. Do you like Adidas, Will?
Yeah, it's alright. Yeah.
Do you want a few stickers?
If they're going, yeah.
Here we go. I think we've got enough. There you go, bro. First roll. First thing. Roll of stickers. Yeah, they didn't have to chuck them in the box, but they even put them in the box so you'd poke the sticker through that and then obviously just rip it off. So if you want to properly use them, you could take them out and bang them up wherever you wanted. You've even got the box to cut it on. Second, the stickers weren't enough. You got massive roll of Adi tape, which I think is just sick because I've never seen Adidas tape before, even in a shop. You can't buy that. Well, you can't buy any of these things in this hamper. That's the most beautiful thing about this hamper. Unless somebody has bought the hamper and broke it down, which a few people did. People might have wore the trainers and not used any of this, so it'd make sense if you weren't too bothered about the items to sell it. But yeah, everything in here you couldn't buy. You might have been able to buy a few little bits out of that. I think I remember in some of the glass desks in the Adidas stores you could, but odd stuff like this you couldn't. It was all for hamper. So yeah, tape. We'll go round because I'll save. We'll do this second. So look how sick this is. This is a company called Toy2R, which make key rings. They used to make key rings. I don't know if Toy2R still exists, but they made these keychains. What are you laughing at? It does say that, yeah.
What's a keychain?
I don't know. Just says QEE. I think they call them that, either or. It's a little keychain collection. So this is the Adidas Micropacer key, 2.5 inch. Kind of like the Bear Bricks. So it's very much listed like the Bear Brick, but I'd say these guys were first. So let's get him out. So cool. You like little figures and stuff, really, you'll like this. So this has never actually been out of the packaging itself. There we go. Little Adidas figurine keychain, and he's got the Micropacer clock on him. And obviously the trefoil is his head. You can, I don't know, I think you can move him. It's just a bit stiff. You can move him about, stuff like that. Stand him up. Sick. And then, excuse me, you just pop that. I think you screw his head off, and then you just pop that round his head, and then it just sits as a key ring, which was made specifically for this set. You couldn't buy that separate. Like I say, you can't buy any of it separate, but little things like this, where they came together with Toy2R to make this, just so cool. There's just even a little key ring. Look at the detail that's gone into that. Got the Adidas branding on the back too. It's so sick. Yeah, you just turn his head. Yeah. Back in his little box. There you go, got its little 30 number on the bottom. And then let's do. This is probably my favourite out of the set, just because it's so random, but it's so cool. Stainless steel, solid. It's got a right good weight to it. Adidas tennis racket, trefoil, bottle opener. Sick. Look at the detail in that. They didn't need to put that much effort into that. Look at the detail. It's unbelievable. You can look at all the strings on the racket. It's perfect. The branding, perfect. And like I say, it's got a good weight to it. It hurt like. You get someone to glabber over the ear with that. When size came, they were like, one day you need to just chuck that in your drawer at home, and when people come round, they're like, you got a bottle opener? You can be like, yeah, I've got this. But yeah, that's probably my favourite. More for the randomness, not even because it's a bottle opener, but it's just so random and so cool. Then let's do in here. Got a little outer box with the branding, and the inner box with the branding as well. So they went for it with this, and that. It's a little no, that's a USB stick. It's not micro USB. You ever seen one of them, one? You must have seen one of them.
Yeah, no. Yeah. What, do you actually not believe me then? Wonder how big it is.
I don't know. It might say it on the back pack. It doesn't. No. No way. It's cool though. In its little leather pouch, Adidas embossed onto it. And the top's a magnet. Really nice leather as well. Look how nice that real leather and all. Yeah, I don't even know what size they used to do them in, pal. It'd be like 512 megabyte.
256 meg.
Yeah. It'll be tiny.
Fit one Word document on it.
Yeah, it'll be absolutely tiny. Yeah, that's just another cool one. Because of the age of what they were, everyone was using these back then. That was ooh, here we go, Will. Here we go. I've never done that before. Don't ask me why I even wanted 225. What even is that? Do you know what that'd be? I know it's a mini disc, but 2007, yeah. 25 minutes, 225 megabytes. Do not put in direct sunlight. Wonder what that is. I wonder if it's just something that you play. It's got like a little funky panda on it. Well, there used to be mini disc players, but
Oh really?
yeah, man. Yeah, it was a massive thing when I was a kid. Yeah.
Oh, I've actually never heard of it.
Really? So I must have been about what would I have been in 07? Take 18 years off what I am now, 31. So what's that? 12. So 13. So no, I was a bit younger than that. I'd say when I was about 10 or 11, mini discs were huge. Because when the CD was massive, it were rate cool for kids to have a mini disc. So when you got the old CD player, like the old Walkman, it was like that big. It was massive. Whereas with them, they made a mini disc player and it was like that big. It was tiny and you could still get, say, 12 tracks on it as well. So maybe, I really don't know, pal. Let's do some research, but it's cool, isn't it? Even that, white and blue. They've not just chucked any random disc in there. They've even thought about what they're actually, what colour they're putting on the disc. Still sealed as well. Yeah, that's your little lanyard for that. Let's have a look what gig it is. We've got us warranty card. Technical specification. Capacity 16 megabyte to 1 gigabyte. That's tiny, right? 16
meg's tiny, yeah.
Yeah. 10 years data retention. That's mad. 1 USB flash disk. USB flash disk is guaranteed for a period of 1 year after the date of purchase against defects due to faulty workmanship or material. USB flash disk. 12-month guarantee. Even gave you a warranty card with it. No stone unturned with these. Back of my knees are so sweaty. Right, so whilst I've lifted this off, may as well get the what's underneath. Nice big round sticker. The Micropacer booklet. Couldn't be the Micropacer without that. Nice hard backed. It might just be a notebook or it's just a plain white book. Literally nothing in it, no branding in it or anything. Just a plain white notebook. Just with the little, that looks metal. Yeah, that is. It's a little metal logo. That is fucking perfect though, isn't it? Look how crisp them pages are. Pure white. No, it's only 18 years old, but still, it's relatively old. It's packaged really neatly as well. If you think about how many things they've actually managed to cram into this little box. So, this is a good one. Belt buckle, stainless steel, big trefoil branding, heavy and all. It's proper thick. In like, it's as if it's been etched, like laser etched. It's lovely detail on there, like a barky kind of. And then got the Adidas branding on the back as well. Again, no messing with it. It's not flimsy. It's a right weight, that. Get thickness on that. And it's solid. It's not hollow. Even the detail, I'm just looking at this because it's reflecting in the light now. How that's been cut out, there's not a single thing. That's tiny on the back of here and there's not a single thing out of place. There's no sharp edges, nothing. It's perfect. As if each piece has been individually quality control check. You can tell either that or it's pure by luck that they've all come out perfect, which is not. It's not going to happen. Do this. Oh yeah, this is the little torch. Still works. Wait, I remember what this is. So on the torch, you've got the Adidas branding, which is obviously over the lens when you shine it through. Oh, there we go. You get it on there. I forgot about that. Yeah, what? That's a tiny little torch, and they've even thought about putting the branding into the lens of it. You just turn this light off. Yeah. Oh, that is sick. I forgot about that. I'll play with that for hours. Good old ADHD boy. We've done that, we've done that, we've done that, we've done that. May as well do the big guns. Little metal tin. These are the mini pacers. You have a play about with them, well. I've got nothing to reference how small that is, but I'll put my finger next to it. They're very small. I'll do a little detail for detail in a minute, but they're perfect. Even the tiny little inner soles, they've got laces, they've got everything. They're like a genuine, I don't know what that scale is, but they're perfect. Watch this. It must have been so hard to make them. Getting that detail into that as well. Because it's all just a one of one. Wherever they've gone, whatever company has made these will have never have had the platform to do this shoe before, because I've never seen a mini Micropacer with laces, working Velcro. Look at the inner sole, detachable inner sole with the branding. Can you see it? Stripes stitched in, trefoil on the back. Perfect. Obviously it hasn't got a tiny clock in it, but it's got one painted on there, and it's very well detailed to say how small that is. They're insane, and you can't even use them as a keyring. They are purely for people like me and my dad who love collecting weird and wonderful little Adidas things or little branded things. They were meant for only one certain type of person and for one place in like a collection like this, where we can all enjoy them and geek out over a tiny little shoe. It's very cool though, isn't it? Oh, just a mad little thing. Now all the extras in here, and I said to you about I could speak about them for a while. There's just so many highly detailed things. Get a little sticker in there too. Again, didn't need to put a sticker in the box, but put a sticker in the bottom of the box. Even get paper in there too. Love it that they chose to do a little metal tin. I think that's a cool idea. And then the bag of tricks. So it's not just a plain bag, it's stitched in with a trefoil that will again be specifically made for this set. So such a lovely touch. May as well just pour them out. So Adidas branded balloon. Something that you'd not be able to buy, it purely be for promo or a pack like this.
I suppose it's not perished, to be honest.
No, it still feels okay. I imagine if I blew it, it'd be gone. It's a little bit crispy. It's not bad, is it? Normally they go a bit milky, don't they, in a sense? Money clip, again, right cool touch. Really well made as well. It's not just a naff money clip. It's actually a really nice polished stainless steel one with the trefoil emblem on there as well. What else we got? We've got lanyard, which is a nice touch. I think you could buy them over periods of time, I'm sure you could, but a nice touch nonetheless. You can't really get stuff like that anymore, so it's a really nice touch. Carabiner, one of my favourite things. Got carabiners for everything. Even got carabiner tattooed on my arm. Dad was obsessed with carabiners as well. That's kind of why I got that. Yeah, nice one. I had one of these. You could buy these because I've got one at home somewhere. It's battered now, unfortunately. Yeah, carabiner, and then for your keys you've got a little keyring loop holder. And then rubberized Adidas Originals keyring again. Fresh in its packet. Never even been opened. Still got the little staple on it. Yeah, and we've got all of that twice over, all chilling in there as well. Which is, yeah, I don't know if there'll be anybody else who's got two of the sets side by side, full sets, let's say unworn, one's tried on, but let's just say both unworn, or one just tried on, because even the one that has, it must have just been tried on because the tag's fully attached, it's not even like it's been popped out and re-put back on. Two brand new sets of a 1 of 500 greedy. We've got 2 of 500 just sat here chilling, both in a size 8. I don't even know how many size 8s there'd be in total. Say like 40 pairs, something like that. Yeah, maybe more. Maybe 70 pairs in an 8 being a popular size. 60, 70 pairs, that's a complete guess. I'm only guessing that as if you're going to do a limited run, you're going to prioritise popular sizes. So anything from probably 8 to an 11 they'll do in higher numbers, so you might do 60 or 70 in 8 to 11 and then do like 20s and 30s in I think they did them in smaller sizes. They might have done them in 4, 5 and 6, and then they will have done maybe 11, 12 and 13, but not done as many of those. So yeah, let's say there's only 60 or 70 of the UK 8s in the world and we've got 2 of them still fresh 18 years later. It's pretty amazing, to be fair. And for the pair to be such a cool pair as well, to have all these amazing trinkets with them, yeah, they're very special. These were, I think we'll sell one pair eventually, but we will 100% keep a pair. But I think there will be a pair coming up for sale at some point. That's going to be years down the line, by the way. Nothing is for sale as of now. Like I've said, all we're doing now is just a summary, just glossing over what we've got to give people an idea and just to give people a little look around to see if they're interested in the channel and to see if they're interested in these pairs. So this is just a little summary of the areas and summary of what we've got, and then eventually over time we'll go into it and do all sorts of break off points of it, and I've got sections and sections of stuff that I want to kind of do with it, and sections where I want to show like my dad's favourites, outfits that he liked. There's all sorts, I could speak about it forever, but yeah, I thought these deserved their own separate video. These might have a few videos to them because they're so rare and they're so special, and to the Micropacer heads, people love these, so, and I imagine people are really going to enjoy something like this because they might never have seen this kind of setup before. If you're new to trainers or into trainers in the past 10 years or so, you wouldn't know about them, and you'd also know that nobody really does anything like this anymore. So yeah, these are a special one. Oh mate, I went for a run yesterday, did like a pretty battering 12k, and I did some leg stuff at gym this morning. Yeah boy, I'm cooking. Oosh. Right.